Mrs. Mershon. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Well, I just want to reintroduce myself. My name is Jordan McGinnis, and I am an MOT student at Texas Women's University. I'm in my second year right now. Today, I just want to explain what we're going to be doing this morning. We're going to be completing a school assignment for my program, in which we are going to be conducting an interview that will be recorded, and we will watch it in class. And in this interview, I'm going to be asking you questions just about you and your son, and typical kind of what you do on your daily activities, and that will help me gather information about you that I can use to pick out which assessments might be best and what we could really work on in occupational therapy. So this is really just to help me get to know you a little bit better, okay? Do you have any questions for me before we begin?
No.
What would you say are his priorities? Like, what do you think he would want to benefit from in OT without actually realizing that he's just sitting in therapy?
Probably the fine motor skills, because he's definitely delayed. Organizational skills is a significant delay in organizational skills. So even with play, like Legos, you have to get the pieces first and then look at the steps, but it requires a lot of prompting. He's come a long way, but I think he would not be as frustrated, if he had better fine motor skills. Eating causes a lot of stress for him. And he's been in occupational therapy since he was 3 with that, and it's an ongoing, probably will be, but I think it wouldn't be invoke so much anxiety if he could develop a broader food base.
Would your priorities be the same, or would you have your own priorities as his mother?
Those would be the same, because they invoke a lot of stress, battles, and definitely organizational, that component.
Especially those occupations, because you have to, you have to eat multiple times a day.
Yes.
That's a lot of anxiety that could happen.
Oh yeah, and I'm, fixing specific things for him just so he will eat. Because if he doesn't eat, then you have lots of meltdowns because he's hungry. So, yeah, it's a lot of work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think I've gathered a really good amount of information just about you and your son, so that can help me come up with what assessments might be best and what we can really focus on in occupational therapy that would both benefit him and your family, as well as what's really important to you guys. Because that's important to us as OT, to make sure that we are client-centered in all of our approaches, and that we're working on things that you find are important and what you value. So thank you so much for meeting with me and doing this interview. Do you have any questions for me before we close?
No, thank you for coming.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking with you, and I look forward to meeting you in the future.
Sounds great. Thank you, Jordan.